Right, well, let's just get on moving with stuff. We've got more stuff to build. Although we do need to, return some stuff first. Oh no, we are going just straight into the build. Seeing as we have all the tasks and everything, first of all, let's deal with Poppy's, because, you know, I'd rather get her stuff done first than leave it any longer, because that would just be silly. Now, I have to say, sort of, some of the blueprints are slightly confusing when you can't exactly see how it wants you to put something together. I mean, for the most part, sort of, the orientations of the objects is pretty obvious. But sometimes, like with that kind of weird trapezoid object at the bottom there, it's ever so slightly confusing. Obviously it's easier if you zoom in more, but why would I zoom in? That'd make things easy. Obviously I have to make things difficult for myself. Now, one thing that I am intrigued about is, well, not intrigued about, but one thing I've noticed is that, even though the Wii U, apparently kind of makes the Wii games look better, I have actually yet to see proof of that. I mean, it's something I will probably test out later down the line, but really, like, particularly when it comes to video editing, it just recording on the Wii U actually has because of how I've got to edit things, it actually ends up degrading the quality of the graphics. Because the way it works is that it follows the same kind of design as... Oh god, I had enough clownfish. Yeah, it follows the same kind of thing as like PlayStation 2 games and GameCube games, like when I had to play the GameCube games through the Wii. And during editing they kind of have this interlacing problem, which obviously I get sorted out, but it kind of doesn't really do many favours for the actual final product. And it's something that kind of slightly irritates me. So any Wii games I record from now on will definitely be recorded on the Wii, because they do actually end up looking better in the end. While the Wii U may actually do some wonders for the visuals, kind of the blur that is developed during the rendering after the editing process is just unfortunate, really. Hi Poppy, we're gonna wake you up now, Duck, because, you know, that's totally how we roll, waking everybody up to give them their stuff. Because we have to do that if you want it. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do, really. And that means that we've finished Poppy's stuff. Which is rather awesome. So now we can go and finish off. Oh, yay! We've leveled up to level 2. That's awesome. Which means we get to use the saw. Which means we can actually progress somewhat in the city. Town. It's more of a town. In fact, it's not really even a town, because we don't have a church. So that's slightly worrying. Oh well. Now, one thing that I actually didn't know about, and have only just found out, is that in the fall of 2010, when MySims Sky Heroes was nearing completion, the MySims team actually began work on an all-new MySims game. It's going to be much more simulation oriented, like The Sims 3. So I'm assuming it would have been closer to this version of the game franchise than any of the other titles. And it's going to have a lot more customization options. It's also going to have a much brighter theme than the darker and more serious later games in the series, like MySims Agent and MySims Sky Heroes. But it was shelved from production later that year, and the MySims team was dispersed into other Sims teams for like the Sims Medieval, the Sims 3 Showtime, and stuff. There is actually some concept art that was released for the game, which kind of suggests it would have been rather sweet, not rather cool, but obviously it's not happening now, which is sad, because I guess it kind of means that the MySims franchise is kind of a little bit dead at the minute. Anyway, because we got the saw, we can now come here into the forest, which is very quiet and very dead. Now, don't you worry, we will be livening this place up very shortly, but we can't. Let's just go through, destroy everything with the saw, have a little explore, show you the sights. You will be seeing all of this properly later on, but until we reach that point, we can't do much. Now, yeah, there are a lot of things that you can't get into without the right tools, and this is annoying, but it's something that you will just have to deal with. Thankfully, sort of, for the time being, you don't really need a whole lot from this area. So you can pretty much just get on with everything. Okay, I'm getting a bit bored of this forest now. Let's get out of here and get back to the town. And I say that, it's not even really a town. Although, I guess it is. Because yeah, the size definition as to what constitutes a town is different in all parts of the world, obviously. Right, so basically in the UK, a town was traditionally a settlement which had a charter to hold a market or fair, and therefore became a market town. In modern usage of the term, town is used for either for old market towns or settlements which have a town council, or for settlements which elsewhere would be classed as a city, but which do not have the legal right to call themselves such, and any parish council can decide to describe itself as a town council, but that only usually applies to the smallest towns, because larger towns will be larger than a single parish. So that actually changes what I thought made you a town and a city, because basically the way kind of I always thought of it was that to become a town you had to have a church, and to become a city you had to have a cathedral. Now I do believe that the becoming a city does require a cathedral. It says so here on Wikipedia. You need to have a letters patent entitling you to the name of city, which is historically associated with the possession of a cathedral. Some quite large municipalities, long words, like Northampton and Bournemouth, are legally boroughs but not cities. But then there are some cities which are incredibly small. So there are a lot of complex things. But the pre-qualification of needing to have a cathedral actually ceased to apply from 1888. So technically that's not true anymore, but yeah, it kind of works. So yes, the little Belbridge here is indeed a town. There's market trading, so technically we're classified as a town. So there we have little Roxy Road, who is absolutely adorable. I mean, she might annoy you with her incredibly high-pitched voice, but I think Roxy's sweet. Got very bee-themed everything. And as you all seem to see, she kind of has OCD, because she's really, really obsessed with cleaning. Like, super duper ridiculously obsessed with cleaning. It's insane. Also, she actually, as with, I believe Poppy, she has, hair colour changes throughout the games. She's got brown hair in MySims Kingdom, MySims Agents, and MySims Sky Heroes, but she's got black hair in the rest of the games. Also, her name is a pun on, Rocky Road ice cream, so it's very fitting that she wants an ice cream parlour. She also actually appears as a viable sculpture called... Ooh, attacking my microphone there. Appears as a viable sculpture called MySims Stand Up in The Sims 2 Free Time. So MySims kind of getting out there into the outside world of not MySims. And a funny little story is that originally Roxy was not going to... Well, originally Roxy was going to be white, and she's not now. But I have to say, sort of, it's a nice culturally diverse town, this Belbridge. We've got everybody from all walks of life coming here, which is very nice. So, okay, Roxy, what do you want? Just chill, don't get so excited. We will do our job, and we will get you your stuff. What do you want? I'm assuming it's, yes, you need an ice cream freezer. Yep, I know the feeling. Because when you've got a massive tub of ice cream that just melts, it's disgusting. It's like really, really vile. I don't think I've seen something that... It's... Oh. And then you have to put it down the sink, and then it just stands then. Oh, God. Trust me, you do not want to see the removal of ice cream on a large basis. It's not pleasant.